Well, welcome back. Today is Friday, February 19th. I had a hole in my lip when I was drinking my water. Out of a straw, no less, and it dripped on my shirt. So hopefully by the end of the video it'll be dry, or I could just go like this the whole time. But I don't think I want to do that. But today is Friday, February 19th. No one let me know it was their birthday or an anniversary. But today is my brother's heavenly birthday. My brother's been gone 10 years now. It just doesn't seem possible. He was young when he died. He was 54. It was so sad. But today would have been his 64th birthday. So up in heaven, he's up in heaven with my mom and my dad and my sister Sue, so I'm sure they're having a grand old party. I am quite sure of that. If you watched the meeting highlights earlier today, you see that I had a slight, go fix my chair. I had a slight gain of a 0.2. It's sad to say that I was very happy with that. Most people would go, oh, a gain of 0.2. I went, oh my gosh, a gain of 0.2. Because I did so poorly last weekend. I did so badly last weekend. But this past Wednesday was Ash Wednesday. I make a commitment. Why I can't do it the other 46 weeks out of the year, I can't tell you. But for the 6 or 7 weeks of Lent, I can follow a plan. And I'm hoping that within the next 6 or 7 weeks that the plan that I'm going to follow is going to be consistently followed afterwards, because I'm never going to reach my goals if I keep, going back and forth, like thinking that I'm in maintenance when I know darn well I'm not in maintenance, because I've not reached my goal yet. And I do know that sometimes your body reaches a certain plateau where it doesn't want to go any farther no matter what you do. That's not the case with me. Mine is the portion sizes and eating in between meals, eating fast food, getting carry out at restaurants, excess sweets in the house. Those are my problems. Those are my downfalls. And I gave that up for Lent. I'm not having any takeout food. I'm not having any carry out food from a restaurant. See, to me, they're different. Takeout is just like if you go to Taco Bell or Burger King or something like that, fast food, that's a takeout restaurant. But carry-out restaurant is like Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse, Outback, things like that. Those are really high in points. My sister-in-law, I was talking to her last night. Well, we were texting back and forth, and I was giving her the point values of my favorite meals. My favorite meal at Olive Garden is the Tour of Italy, which is 56 points, and that's just for the Tour of Italy. That's not for the salad or the soup that you have beforehand or the drink that you have with it, the breadsticks that you eat along with it. That's just the dinner, 56 points. Now, in my defense, I don't eat the whole thing at one setting. I divide it up into 2 meals, but even at that, that's 28 points. It's too many points. It's too many points just for a dinner. But I really do think, and I'm not going to eat in between meals. Now, I'm not showing you or telling you my meals today because it's Friday. I eat very, very lightly on a Friday. I know I say this before, but a lot of times I got to say it again to remind myself. I have reached the age where I can no longer well, that was only on Good Friday, but when I completely didn't eat. But I do plan on eating lightly today, and then which has never been a problem with me the whole rest of the year, because Fridays are, like I should think of Fridays as the weekend, but you know what? I don't. I don't know what it is about those 2 days. They both end in the word D-A-Y, day. So they're no different than Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But sometimes I hear Saturday, Sunday, which I need to hear it as Saturday, Sunday. I need to hear it like that because I can't go crazy. And I'm retired, so they're like any other day of the week. Especially now with the pandemic where I'm always home and not going out. My social life has been really cut. Not even in half, it's been cut. It's cut. Gone. I used to have family dinners every Thursday. Gone. I used to go out 3 or 4 times a month, out to dinner with my siblings, my friends, my sisters. Gone. Not doing it. We used to go to the show at least 3 times a month. Gone. We'd go out to the restaurants 2 or 3 times a month. Gone. So, I used to just drop by my kids' houses. Nope. I didn't even go to any of my grandson's baseball games this summer because they did have them, and I know I could have sat socially distant from everybody, but then I would have felt like a reject or something. What do you call those people that you like a leper that you put way off to the side that you don't want to have anything to do with. But anyway, we all know that this is difficult. This is difficult losing weight. If this was an easy chore, if this was so easy that anybody could do it, you would go to a shopping mall and you would not see not one overweight person. You would see everybody being thin. And just because you're thin doesn't mean you're healthy. So don't look at a thin person and think, oh, I wish I was thin like that. You don't know. Maybe they have health issues that you don't have. I am very lucky for my weight not to have health issues. I do take medication for high blood pressure, but when I go to my doctor's appointment, I think it's March 12th. And I actually can go in the office now. That was another thing. I couldn't go in the office ever. I had to do the little, through you Zoom to do the visits and stuff. But now I can actually go in. She can actually take my blood pressure. I can actually give my blood. I can get my EKG done. I can do all of that stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, really. It's like it's a day out. It's an adventure, something I can do. But so don't look at a thin person and think, oh my gosh, they're so thin, they're so healthy. No, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But you're not at your healthiest when you're overweight either. So don't give yourself the free pass to say, well, you know what, just she's skinny and she's, like I'm overweight and I'm still healthy. You don't know when it's going to creep up on you. You could be healthy today, but not tomorrow. Something can turn up on a scan that you didn't really think was there. So always try for perfection. And you're not going to hit it. I always said God only made one perfect person, and that was Jesus. And we all try to emulate him and try to be like him, but it's just, it's hard. It's really hard, but it's not impossible. We can really do it. And just because you mess up doesn't mean you've failed. The only time you've really failed is if you quit. And there's no quitting in me. This is the longest I've ever been on any kind of a diet plan or any kind of a weight loss plan or any kind of a plan at all, really. I really do miss my healthy foods when I don't eat them. And when I do start eating the foods that aren't really the healthiest, I keep eating more, trying to figure out what it is that I'm really looking for to satisfy that little urge. We all have that. You have that little sugar urge or something, or that little urge for something salty. And then a lot of times we just keep searching for that, even after we've already accomplished having that. So we have to really look at healthy foods as like a good choice, first of all, and your first choice. That's not to say that you're not going to have an occasional sweet or a treat or something along the way. I didn't do that last weekend. I did not do that last weekend. I didn't think of it as an occasional treat. I thought of it as a massive overload. And so I did go crazy. I just did. So what I need to do is just get out of my own way. I'm in my own way. I really am. There is nobody holding me down telling me I have to eat this food. There is nobody bringing this food into the house and then I got to go, oh my gosh, why did you bring those cookies in there? Why did you bring these donuts? Why did you bring this ice cream? I do all the grocery shopping. I bring all the food in. So I can't blame it on anybody but myself. And am I the one that chooses to eat it? Yeah. I cook all the meals. Jim occasionally, we'll share meals. Like he makes a really good meatloaf. I make a really crappy meatloaf. But when he makes the meatloaf, I make the scalloped potatoes, so it's like a joint effort type of thing. And a lot of times Jim will make his own meals because he likes like venison and elk and moose and all that stuff. And I don't like any of that stuff. It's too gamey. I have tried it. I've tried spicing it up, and I just can't. I think the smell of it cooking just turns me off. I just can't eat it. So he'll cook his own meal and I'll cook my own meal, but we always sit together when we eat our meals. And so just have to be consistent. We just have to sometimes slap yourself on the head and go, duh, what was I thinking? That was my thinking last weekend. Duh, what was I thinking when I went crazy? I didn't weigh myself on Monday, but I can only imagine how much I gained over the weekend. So I know how well I did Monday through Friday. So I probably had a 2 or 3 or 4 pound loss. But it's not going to show on the scale. On the scale, it shows a 0.2 gain. So what I need to do is get out of my way. And remember, it's not what I did, but it's what I do next. And what I'm going to do next is think of Saturday as Saturday, not Saturday. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it. And please remember, you can be consistent, but don't think you got to be perfect. Just be consistent. Consistently try each day to do a little bit better than you did the day before. Please believe in yourself and always stay safe. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.